Samadhi begins with a leap into the unknown. In the ancient traditions, in order to realize samadhi, it was said that one must ultimately turn consciousness away from all known objects, from all external phenomena, conditioned thoughts and sensations, toward consciousness itself, toward the inner source, the heart or essence of one's being. In this film, when we use the word samadhi, we are pointing to the transcendent, to the highest samadhi, which has been named Nirvikalpa Samadhi. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, there is a cessation of self-activity, of all seeking and doing. We can only speak about what falls away as we approach it, and what reappears when we return from it. There is neither perception nor non-perception, neither thing nor no thing, neither consciousness nor unconsciousness. It is absolute, unfathomable, and inscrutable to the mind. When the self returns to activity, there's a not knowing, a kind of rebirth, and everything becomes new again. We are left with the perfume of the divine, which lingers longer as one evolves on the path. There are numerous types of samadhi described in the ancient traditions, and language has created much confusion over the years. We are choosing to use the word samadhi to point to the transcendent union, but we could have used a word from another tradition just as easily. Samadhi is an ancient Sanskrit term common to the Vedic, Yogic, and Samkhya traditions of India, and has permeated many other spiritual traditions. Samadhi is the eighth limb of Patanjali's 8 limbs of yoga, and the 8th part of the Buddha's Noble Eightfold Path. The Buddha used the word nirvana, the cessation of vana, or the cessation of self-activity. Patanjali described yoga or samadhi as Chitta Vritti Nirodha, the Sanskrit meaning cessation of the whirlpool or spiral of mind. It is a disentangling of consciousness from the entire matrix or creatrix of mind. Samadhi does not signify any concept, because to realize it requires a dropping of the conceptual mind. Different religions have used various words to describe the divine union. In fact, the word religion itself means something similar. In Latin, religare means to rebind or reconnect. It's a similar meaning to the word yoga, which means to yoke, to unite the worldly with the transcendent. In Islam, it is reflected in the ancient Arabic meaning of the word Islam itself, which means submission or supplication to God. It signifies a total humbling or surrender of the self-structure. Christian mystics such as Saint Francis of Assisi, Saint Teresa of Avila, and Saint John of the Cross describe a divine union with God, the kingdom of God within. In the Gospel of Thomas, Christ said, "The kingdom is not here or there. Rather, the kingdom of the Father is spread out upon the earth, and men do not see it." The works of the Greek philosophers Plato, Plotinus, Parmenides, and Heraclitus, when seen through the lens of the perennial teaching, point towards the same wisdom. Plotinus teaches that the greatest human endeavor is to guide the human soul towards the supreme state of perfection and union with the One. The Lakota medicine and holy man, Black Elk, said, "The first peace, which is the most important, is that which comes within the souls of men when they realize their relationship, their oneness with the universe and all its powers, and when they realize that at the center of the universe dwells Great Spirit, and that this center is really everywhere. It is within each of us.